Good evening, everyone. I'm once again back with a new video, but not a film review this time, but with a cricket analysis once again. So obviously, all of you must have watched the fabulous victory of Team India over the English Cricketing Brigade last evening in the ICC Men's ODI World Cup 2023. And as a die-hard fan of the game of cricket, as well as an ardent and fervent follower of the game of cricket, I was literally spellbound, enchanted, enraptured, enthralled, and captivated after witnessing Team India's improbable and absolutely phenomenal victory of the English Cricketing Brigade, especially while defending a relatively modest total of just 229 runs. For the first time, Captain Rohit Sharma perhaps lost the toss in this tournament, and of course, as expected, they were sent into bat first, and it was not a very easy outing on the part of the famed Indian batting lineup as expected, because the wicket, all of us know, was the two-paced one, and the ball was not pretty much coming onto the bat well. As a result of which, Team India didn't have the best of starts. They lost three quick wickets initially, right at the beginning of their innings, including the prized scalp of great Virat Kohli, who was dismissed without score. That is for a not. And then the onus was obviously on the informed skipper Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul to take their team to a respectable total, and they did so. Once again, Captain Rohit Sharma led from the front, and hats off and full credit goes to him for smashing 87 precious runs in just 100 plus deliveries. He started with 10 fours and 3 sixes, and he once again corroborated his class and proved why he is rated as one of the best batters of all time in the white ball cricket. Then KL Rahul also contributed well, scoring 30 odd runs, and Surya Kumar Yadav, who scored 49 brilliant runs, although he unfortunately did miss out on a half century, just like Captain Rohit Sharma did miss out on a well-deserved century. Then the most important thing is that despite the tumbling down of wickets and one in Rohit Sharma and as well as Surya Kumar Yadav played well, and especially Surya Kumar Yadav had some useful partnership with the tailenders who also did contribute some useful runs towards the end of the innings, as a result of which India could score 229 runs. Obviously, which must have given some sort of nervousness to the Indian bowlers while coming onto the field with the target of defending that modest total. But fabulously, the Indian bowlers bowled well, especially the kind of lethal and fiery spells bowled by the pacers Jasprit Bumrah as well as Mohammad Sami were absolutely creditworthy and were top class. Literally inexplicable and immaculate and pristine and absolute and undefiled, brilliant, exquisite, majestic, fabulous, magnificent, splendid sort of a bowling were bowled by the likes of Bumrah and Sami, who literally ripped through the English batting lineup. Then, of course, they were ably supported by the likes of Kuldeep Yadav and Sir Ravindra Jadeja, and of course, Siraj also did bowl, and although who failed to take a wicket. So overall, it was a pretty good performance from the Indian bowlers. They bowled as a cohesive unit and literally ripped through the English batting lineup and skittled out them before reaching the target and could register. As a result of which, Team India could register a thumping victory by a margin of 100 runs over the English Brigade, and hats off to them. And they have once again found themselves to be up in the numero spot on the points table, surpassing the Proteas, that is the South African team. So, as already stated in the earlier reviews also, that Team India seems to be pretty much balanced this time. Their batters are batting well, their bowlers are bowling, and they also fielding pretty well, and they seem to be one of the biggest favorites to lift the ICC Men's ODI World Cup 2023. Obviously, this time after a long gap of 12 years, because it's known to all that last time, obviously, way back in the year 2011, we lifted the ICC Men's ODI World Cup under the captaincy of great Ahmed Dhoni. So, and the one thing I liked about this team is that their fighting spirit and never say die attitude. Despite having a modest total on the scoreboard, they didn't panic and they didn't lose temper. And the best thing about the Indian bowlers is that they kept on bowling on the right liner lengths, and they didn't try too many experiments, and kept taking the English wickets at regular intervals and putting pressure up on them. And the fielding has also been brilliant as expected and as already stated. So hats off to Team India, hats off to the man in blue for registering a thumping victory over the English Cricketing Brigade in the in the ICC Men's ODI World Cup 2023, and once again finding themselves to be on top of the points table. And hopefully India will be able to win the rest of their matches also in the league stage. That is the next one obviously will be against Sri Lanka on 2nd of November. Then they will be up against the Protean Brigade on 5th of November. Then their last match will be against the Dutch team on 12th of November perhaps, and hopefully they will do well in the semi-finals. And of course, as a die-hard fan, as a fervent follower of the game of cricket, just like trillions of Indian cricketers scattered across the world, I also expect Team India to stand on the podium this time with the ICC Men's ODI World Cup 2023. So once again, I would like to say that great Rohit Sharma once again played a pretty sublime and embarrassing, majestic and brilliant innings of 87 runs, although he did miss out on a well-rhythm century and led from the front and played a pretty crucial role in Team India's victory today, as a result of which he bagged the Man of the Match award, also ably supported by the likes of Surya Kumar Yadav and KL Rahul. And of course, not to forget about the quintet of Indian bowlers, especially Shami and Bumrah, both exceptionally well, and they did play like champion bowlers, and of course ripped through the English batting lineup, and of course ably supported by the likes of Kuldeep Yadav, the left-arm spinner, and the all-rounder Sarvabhauma Jadeja. So hats up to Team India and all hail for Team India and Chak India. And on that note, let me wind up this video for tonight with some new videos, and I'll be back pretty soon. Until then, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe my channel, all of this blog. So bye-bye, love you all, and once again, Chak India for the splendid victory over the English cricketing brigade. Bye-bye, love you all. Chak India.